Hi, I'm Vicki. I'm 36 and I love my life. I work as a teaching assistant, changing the lives of Swansea's primary school children on the daily. But every other Wednesday, things change. I find myself out of the classroom and leading a meeting instead. You see, I've always loved the VicinityVision Song Contest. Here's a picture of me in Busan for the final of edition 7. And here's me supporting Gweno in Paris 10. Here's my favorite one, when I traveled to Stavanger and I witnessed my dear Wales win. I knew it was a sign from above to get more involved in the contest. So, I went to the salon, got my nails done in Minty Pig, and signed up to host the 13th edition. And I got the role. It was such fun, and now I had the right connections to go one step further and become VicinityVision's executive supervisor. The rest was history, and ever since I have traveled to the winning countries to craft the most perfect show behind the scenes. Zimbabwe, Ireland, and now Antarctica. As I sit on this plane to the South Pole, I wonder who is next. Well, the plane lands and I'm left no closer to an answer. For now, off on a trek to find the perfect location for edition 16. Iced winds knife me and polar bears bite. But when I see those icy walls, I know that I have done it. VicinityVision 16. Bring it on. And let's see once again, WHO will be victorious.
Betty's got her head in the oven again.
Italy.
Diamonds and poison are a girl's best friend.
Saudi Arabia.
To the bitter end. 'Cause she never
Canada.
got the chance to rest. Bloodstained fingers in a
United
broken
Kingdom.
cross. Bleak-eyed strangers in a hollow god.
Germany.
From all the shoulders they feel the same.
Syria.
All hiding the feelings in a similar way.
Hungary.
You never failed to exude me, expose me for what I am.
Romania.
Stop, my head is gushing out. Let this storm.
Switzerland.
Daddy's got those famous blue eyes, and mum with her full lower lip.
Libya.
Now mine are just the same. Together they shall stay
United States.
forever. Here on my face they'll stay. They will never be
San Marino.
apart. Here on my face they'll stay. They will
Indonesia.
never be apart. Betty's got her head in the kitchen.
Belarus.
Reaching out for another drink.
Norway.
He says he wants children.
Belize.
She never got the chance to live. Stop, my head
Russia.
is gushing out. Let this storm end out. Now mine are just
Iceland.
the same. Together they shall stay forever. Here
Liechtenstein.
they'll stay. They will never be apart.
Isle of Man.
On my face they'll stay. They will never be apart.
Netherlands. North Macedonia. Egypt.
Yeah, I know
Antarctica.
that one day I will grow, and I know, yeah, I know
Ireland.
that one day I will grow. be mine. And I know, yeah, I know that one day I will grow.
Well, hello there everybody and welcome to McMurdo, Antarctica. Unfortunately, we couldn't host in the ICK Vicki found for safety purposes, but this wintry arena will suffice. I'm Mariah Carey.
And I'm Mott Salamana Wavy, and together we are your hosts for VicinityVision 16. We have an exciting show ahead of you tonight, with 26 countries, their entries, and their juries, and only one winner. So, without further ado, let the VicinityVision Song Contest 16 begin.
Totale ritornerà al sereno dai tetti delle case, non scendiamo più. Sei la non ti fermare, balla su, questo mondo che fa anima fragile, non ci pensare, cadere facile senza guardare giù. Ci pensi mai? I'd love for you to leave. Oh, can't you see what you're doing to me? There's a monster in my head. I wish I could take a moment and relax.
érudits, les Voltaire, oui, suprémacistes. Les philosophes rudimentaires, les misanthropes totalitaires. Les érudits, les Voltaire, oui, suprémacistes. Les philosophes rudimentaires, les misanthropes totalitaires. Ok, dernière chance pour toi d'arrêter de t'enfoncer.
You won't never leave this town. It's me, yeah, I'm riding off, I'm riding off, I'm riding off, my love. Who's that girl? And you know funny, like who's that girl? Can you put some? Who's that girl? 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 And you know funny, like who's that girl? Can you put some?
I'm walking down the street with clothes bleeding in God.
Well, that is it for the 26 entries of the show. Now that we have heard them, it's time to head to our first voting segment, the juries.
That's right. Each country in the final has a professional national jury who have submitted their rankings from their 25th all the way up to their first place. The top 10 receives points, with the coveted 12 points getting announced by each country's representative spokesperson. And first up, we are going back to Ireland, who hosted the contest last edition. Hello, Win Young. May we have your points?
Hello from Galway, the host city of VicinityVision 15. Oh, it was a blast to watch, and Hosier and Aunt Sarah assure me that hosting is just as good, so we hope you too are enjoying this gig. Now, tonight's first 12 points are going to the Isle of Man.
Well done to Venus girls. Is this a star sign of what is ahead? Well, for now, all we see is the Netherlands. Good evening, Amsterdam.
Ja, hallo from Amsterdam. This is Alice Oosthoorn here to remind you all that is clownerij, schat, dat is clownerij, schat. Fucking clowns, the lot of you. 12 points to the biggest clown, and someone more orange than the Dutch national football team. It's Donald Trump.
The United States with 12 points there. Now, let's finally leave Europe, off to Syria, where a special hijabi has returned again.
That's right, lads. I'm Mona Haydar, and I, as well as my country Syria, am back to present a 12 points again. Last time, you saw and admired my hijab, and now I'm still swagging my hijabas? Well, whatever. 12 hijabs go to North Macedonia.
Looks like North Macedonia's first final is going pretty well, eh? Now, off to Indonesia. Hello, Novia Bachman.
A very warm greeting from the beautiful islands of Indonesia. I'm Novia Bogmid, and I represented my country last edition with the song Yap. The results didn't quite go as planned, but I'm hoping Fazerdazi can make up for that flop. So, Indonesia has voted. And 12 points go to Livia.
Aha, Libya. What a nice surprise for the country that already shocked us all just by qualifying to the final. And speaking of qualifying, let's meet our first automatically qualified juror for the night. Hello, Hungary. Hello, Sajano.
Hello, Antarctica. This is Budapest calling, and we just wanted to thank you for putting on the most amazing show tonight. As you can see, we have our lower points on the scoreboard, but I have a special something left to announce myself. That's right, the Hungarian top marks go to Syria.
There's a monster in my head. The whole
Well done to Syria for that. Shall we move on to the Isle of Man? Edda Marcus, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Tonight, I am in Douglas, the Manx capital, where a huge watch party is taking place, 'cause for the first time ever, we think we're in it to win it. Come on, Venus girls, let's bring that trophy home. If you don't, we have another entry we might settle for though. It's Liechtenstein.
Better start preparing in case they win. I bet they'll be proud if they do, but maybe not as proud as our next juror. You know, I really think she loves Belarus.
Did somebody say you love Belarus? Because you really love it. Do you love Belarus too? I hope you did because we really need your votes. Or else Daddy Lukashenko will kill you. 12 points too. Libya.
Oh my lord, Libya is on fire right now. A10 and a 12. The whole of Africa must be proud right now. Speaking of Africa, our next juror is Eritrean. I wonder who it could be.
That's right. I'm Senhit, the Queen of Eritrea, the Mother of Italy. And the savior is San Marino. Well, tonight Eritrea isn't with us unfortunately, but Osmara is keeping their minds open to a debut next edition. For now, my dear San Marino will suffice. And their 12 points go to the Netherlands.
Now she's living like a hologram, floating without medicine.
At 12 points to the Netherlands, Charlotte will be well chuffed with that one. Speaking of great achievements, our next spokeswoman is the first person ever to walk across Saudi Arabia. Hello, Alice Morrison.
Hello, Antarctica. I have just creeped and crawled and strutted and stumbled and walked and waltzed my way across the desert landscape of Saudi Arabia. Who knows? Maybe I'll conquer the Antarctic ice desert next. For now, I'm content with presenting these points. To Iceland.
Our icy brothers have their first 12 of the night, and it takes all the way up to first place for now. Next on our list, it's Egypt, live from the souk.
Ya Habibi, hello from Egypt's biggest souk, Khan El Khalili in Cairo, where we will definitely not scam you with an outrageous price just because you look like a tourist. We would seriously never. And you know, all these people try to do the bargains. They say $1, I say 12. They say 2. I still says 12. What's that? I'm meant to give 12 points? Ah, they go to Iceland.
That makes 2 in a row for Iceland. Wow. Now it's Romania's turn. Could it be a third?
Hello, yes, I am Bogdan Joan, a famous singer from Romania. Did you know I won The Voice 2018? Well, I won't torture you with some singing. I'm sure you all sung out after so many entries. So are we, to be honest, but I still have to pick the best one. I think it's Syria.
There's a monster in my head.
And Syria joins Iceland and Libya in the club up to 12 points. And we barely even started. Crazy stuff. But now let's say a warm charge to Italy, where a very special woman is ready for us.
Buongiorno da Mondello. Non ce n'è Covid, non ce n'è Covid, non c'è niente.
Low-key a what the fuck moment. I hope she never gets COVID TBH. But, alas, let's fly over from one COVID denier to another. Mr. President, can you hear us all right?
Well, yes, I can hear you. And quite frankly, woman, you've got to shut up and get out of that country. Let's make Antarctica great again. Antarctica for the Antarctic penguins and none of these illegal immigrant alien women that you have hosting. Deport them now. Well, my wife, Alania, has kindly informed me of what you're all waiting for. That's right, our 12% tariff goes to. I mean our 12 points go to. The UK.
Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to the United Kingdom. We're now gonna continue this trend of important political figures in North Macedonia.
Yes, you heard that right. It's me, the Pope. White heart emoji. Ivona Joe, the first. White heart emoji. That Leo guy. Yeah, he's old news. A fake. A fluke. A failure. I, Ivona Joe, I am the only one who can lead you all to eternal peace and glory. But which of you, my subjects, has impressed me the most? San Marino.
That's San Marino getting their first 12 tonight. How exciting! For now, though, we are ready to move on to Iceland. Björk, is it you?
My name is Björk, and your television is just about to explode!
Hold on, did somebody say Björk? That's right, Hira Björk is here. Congratulations, I have arrived. I'm Hira Björk, and I'm shining bright. VicinityVision Nation, your dreams coming true. You've been waiting forever for me to give 12 points to Ireland.
Let's say interesting speech from Iceland. But alas, Ireland gets their 12 points. Now that that's said and done, let's say hello to Drake from Canada, Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, everybody indeed. Canada is so glad to be back in the final, and we are just hoping that Soft Cult can avenge Clopel Gag from last edition. You guys seriously robbed her. Well, now, the only thing left for me to do is announce the Canadian 12 points, and they go to Iceland.
A third 12 for Iceland further cements their grip on the top spot. It's really starting to look like we're heading to Reykjavik next edition. But let's keep in mind that everything can change. We still have several juries left in the televote. So let's just move on to Russia. Dead Blonde, may we please have your points?
Darling, of course you can hear our points. But first, thank you Antarctica for the amazing show. We have really loved it. Everything was perfect. The hosts, the music, all of it. Now, Russia's 12 points go to Iceland.
Wow, the Virgin Orchestra from Iceland is absolutely on fire tonight. I guess Venus and Scorpio really did a line for them. Well, now the show is going to continue with Germany. Hazel, good evening.
Good evening to the world. I, Hazel Brugger, have officially rescinded my Swiss citizenship after an incident with fondue cheese than a sexy Finnish woman, and now I am stuck here in Germany. I have been told that this also brought me a demotion. From host to plain spokesperson. Well damn, it was fun while it lasted I guess. But let's get on with this. Germany has listened and Germany has voted. For Belarus.
It looks like somebody really did not want to fall at the helm of Mr. Lukashenko. That's Germany giving 12 points to Belarus. So, let's move on to a country that nobody really understands how they ended up here. Somaliland. Hello, please introduce yourself to us.
You want me to introduce myself? Okay, well, here is a very short resume about all my life's works and achievements. I, Edna Aden Ismail, am an activist. The former wife of the former Somali Prime Minister and Somaliland President, the first female Somali to study in the United Kingdom, the first Somali female to legally learn to drive a car, the first qualified Somali midwife, the former Somalilandi Foreign Minister, the former Somali Minister of Family Welfare and Social Development, a Fellow of the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, the castaway in BBC4's long-running series Desert Island Discs, the Muslim Mother Teresa, according to some, the author of my book A Woman of Firsts, available for purchase in all good bookstores and online, a Templeton Prize winner, the Amanatare 2002 Annual Award recipient, owner of a pet cheetah in the year 1968, the namesake of a hospital, and the elected president of the Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization. So yes, I'm very influential. And our 12 points go to Egypt.
Is that a bit of African bloc voting over there? I see your tactics, Somaliland, voting for your local flop just to have a better chance at winning. Him. Hopefully our next country has a bit more integrity. It's the United Kingdom. Good evening, love.
Oh dear, you've caught me in a bit of a bad moment. I'm at the airport right now and having to whisper so that my children don't start crying because I took their duty-free shopping all for myself. Just about to hop on a plane and bugger off on my Jet2 holiday. You know I saved a fortune with them. £50 off per person. That's £200 off for my family of 4. Well, since you're here with me now, let's play a guessing game. Where is my Jet2 holiday going to take place? Did you say Somaliland? Well, you're wrong. It's Indonesia.
Oh, I am so sorry, Jess, but we hope that nothing beats your jet to holiday. Let's just pray that Simone Biles in Belize is a bit more ready for us. Hello, Simone?
Hello, Antarctica. That's right. It's Team USA gymnast Simone Biles. Did you know I have ancestry from Belize? Crazy, right? But when I'm not cartwheeling and pirouetting, my favorite pastime is music, and my favorite song tonight, Belize's 12 Points. is Canada.
Canada, a bit of a wild card 12 there as they're currently placed on the right side of the scoreboard, but a success nevertheless. We now turn our attention to Liechtenstein and their spokeswoman, who seems to be a bit of a fashion idol.
Ich bin bereit, den Tag in diesem Outfit zu rocken. Wie gefällt dir das Outfit? Lass es dir gut gehen und mach dir einen schönen Tag. Und heute wünsche ich der Nathalie zum Geburtstag alles Gute nachträglich. Ich hoffe, du hattest einen schönen Tag. Und grüße zusätzlich Steffen, Etienne und Maiken.
And Ireland gets another set of 12 points. Do you think we could be back there next edition for the third time? It's not impossible at this rate. Well, the juries are slowly coming to a close, but not before we visit Libya and their hometown boy Bajet.
Yes, this is Tripoli calling you. Tonight, Libya is super proud of our entrant khaki kid, who has, against all odds, brought us into the final on our very first attempt. I really am praying that Who's That Girl does well. Will we ever find who that girl really is? I don't know. But something I do know is who Libya gave 12 points to. It's Hungary.
Points to Hungary. That puts them as one of the very few automatic qualifiers to receive a 12-pointer. But now only 3 juries remain. It's Switzerland's turn next. Anybody hungry?
Bonjour de McDo, je m'appelle Pierre et je suis un employé du service au volant ici. Est-ce que vous voulez voir le menu? Bah, je vais le lire pour vous. On a du Big Mac, de la salade César au poulet, des frites, du sundae au caramel ou au chocolat, le Mac raclette et le plus important, des points pour l'Islande.
Well, damn. Iceland is just unstoppable tonight. It looks like an icy cave might just get to host next edition, presuming that all safety conditions are met. But I don't know. Let's ask another former host for advice. Off to Norway, where Edition 12's hostess with the mostest LRA is ready to present their points.
Hello VicinityVision family. It feels so good to be back. I have such fond memories of hosting the 12th edition in Stavanger, so Mariah and Marcella, I really hope you are having bounds of fun too. Now let's get down to business. The Norwegian jury has casted its votes, and the top marks, 12 points, are reserved for the very special Ragu, Somaliland.
Somaliland gets 12 points. Crazy stuff, eh? And now, just one jury remains to show us their points. It's our very own Antarctica. Alice Long-Yugao, our first ever entrant. Are you ready to do this?
Oh, I am absolutely ready for this, and I must say, this wasn't an easy pick. All the entries were wonderful, just like you two, Mariah and Matsela. But only one entry can resonate the most with the penguins, and that one entry is Please.
Well, that is it for the juries. Let's quickly listen to their top 3 once more before we move on to the televote. Everything could change here. It's time to find out who will be victorious.
Okay, so now it is time to find out how you, the viewers at home, have scored all the entries. All the votes casted have been counted and each country's final score has been calculated so that overall both the professional juries and the televote have an equal weighting.
But enough of the technical side of things, it's time for the real fun to begin as we reveal each country's points, starting from Germany at the bottom and ending with Iceland at the top. So, Germany, you have received 34 points.
Congratulations to you, Germany. Hopefully that can bring you out of the last place when all is said and done. For now, let's jump over the border to Switzerland. Switzerland, the viewers at home awarded you an additional 47 points.
A strong show in the televote for Switzerland. That takes them all the way up to 6th place. For now, next up, Romania. What has the audience decided to give to you? Just 15 points.
I'm sorry, Romania. It looks to me like the televote just hasn't appreciated your talent tonight. Try again next time, I suppose. It's always worth a shot. Did you know Antarctica non-qualified twice in a row before winning last edition? It shows really anything is possible. Well, let's move on to the United States, who received 39 points.
Not half bad a score, yet nobody has gotten more than Switzerland's 47 so far. If we continue at this rate, only Ireland will topple our current leader Iceland. But then again, maybe the televote surprise favorites just await us a little bit higher up the scoreboard. So let's move on to Norway. Norway, the viewers at home have given you 29 points.
Well, that must be a bit of a disappointment for Norway, who were predicted to place within the top 10 in the betting odds. Alas, let's move on. Saudi Arabia is next up. And they got 58 points.
Our highest televoting score so far catapults Saudi Arabia into 4th place for now. Not quite as high as when Tangent's Liberation brought them to the 2nd place, but it looks to be another solid result. Our next country is a debutante, and thus has never received televotes before. Believe the viewers awarded you. Ouch, 15 points.
Oh dear Belize, what an unfortunate turn of events for the Penguins' favorite entry tonight. Well, from a debutante to the next. Let's just hope Somaliland's Ragu Ragu resonated a bit more with audience. Somaliland, you have been gifted. $48 points. 48 points for Somaliland. I guess Hargeysa 17 just wasn't meant to be. Not to discourage the country though, they have performed excellently tonight, and hopefully we'll be back for more wherever we head to next edition. Egypt, it is your turn next. And you have received $34 points.
Oh wow, Egypt received just 34 points, putting them beneath Somaliland. I say this with shock, as Egypt was predicted to get the highest result of our 3 African finalists, but with Somaliland's high televote and Libya yet to receive their points, it's looking like those predictions will end up completely flipped. Enough of Africa though. Liechtenstein, what did the audience think of you? Well, I can tell you that they gave you $10 points.
Oh dear Liechtenstein, I guess the viewers at home just really weren't on your side tonight. But hey, at least the crowd in the arena has given you a standing ovation. Hopefully nobody else ends up so disappointed tonight, but I don't know. Let's move on before we overthink it all. The Netherlands, you have been given $77 points.
Well, what that does is break the Netherlands into the top 3 for the time being. But it also comes with its downsides. It means Romania has ended last. Unfortunate, but it had to be someone. Italy, you have avoided the worst of the worst. But will you achieve glory? You got 63 points.
Another impressive result for Italy. You know, I think they might win the contest in the next few editions. I just have that gut feeling. Well, speaking of winners, it's our very own Antarctica's turn. Let's brace ourselves, because we got also 63 points.
Well, that puts us just above Italy and just below the Netherlands. A pretty decent end result. But next up, it's Libya. Nobody was expecting them to qualify, let alone place on the left side of the jury scoreboard. But will the televote keep the shock hype up? Let's just pray. But now I can announce that Libya has been given $39 points.
I guess all good things come to an end, and so has Libya's luck it seems. Still, 88 points is a solid result, and places them above Somaliland and Egypt, and the non-qualified Morocco, making them this edition's best performing African entry. Not bad at all. Next stop, North Macedonia. The televote awarded you with $77 points.
So North Macedonia is the latest addition to the top 3. I doubt it will last long, but for now let them enjoy the glory. Canada, it is your turn now to get 68 points.
So they finished on 118 points, a very respectable result for Canada. Next up though, we have another entry that until now wasn't on many people's radars. In fact, they weren't even predicted to be a qualifier to tonight's show. It's Indonesia, who have been given 77 points.
Wow, it looks like 77 is the number of the day. Will Hungary achieve that too? Let's find out. Yes. $77 points too. Oh ha ha, something crazy must be happening and everyone is receiving 77 points. But I think it's time to switch that up, don't you? Let's see if the United Kingdom will break the chain. So, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland has gotten an additional 57 points.
Oh, a bit of disappointment for the UK there. Well, still a great result for them. Just not on par with other recent attempts. Well, let us move on now to Syria. This is their second final in a row actually. But will they end up as a success story this time round? Syria, get ready, because the public gave you 102 points.
Well, yes, you saw that right. Syria's stellar score from the public has bumped them straight up to the first place for now, so Iceland has officially been dethroned. Moving on our list, we have now reached the jury's top 6, starting with the 6th place, the Isle of Man, who need exactly 101 points for first. And they got oh dear, 58 points.
Ouch. With that big and massive flop, I'm sure Edda Marcus's Manx watch party in Douglas will be heading home a bit earlier than expected tonight. Nevertheless, the show will go on. And on it does go to San Marino, the bookies' favorite to win. Will they get the 72 points needed for first? I'm sorry, 63 points.
Well, San Marino has fallen short of the crown. Onwards and upwards, I suppose, to Belarus, who needs 71 points to claim first. Has Lukashenko's passion project garnered enough points to win the edition? Belarus you got. $82 points.
So either Belarus Russia, Ireland or Iceland has won this edition. Belarus currently leads, but the remaining 3 are yet to hear their televoting scores. Russia, let's add yours on now. The audience at home gave you $92 points.
And then there were 3, Russia, Ireland, and Iceland. Will this be Russia's first win, Iceland's first win, or Ireland's third? The jury's runner-up, Ireland, is about to find out their televoting scores, and things are looking really tense. So Ireland, the televotes, they gave you $82 points.
Boy oh boy am I sweating in here. We have our final 2 entries. So shall we hear them one last time before announcing the winner? This is your final 2.
Well, Ireland, you are currently in the lead. But Iceland, you need just 56 points to take the crown home with you. Who has done it? Who is the winner of VicinityVision 16?
It all comes down to this. Iceland, you have received, on top of your jury winning score, an extra $102 points, and Iceland is the winner.